Welcome back to As the Crow Flies on the Mass Transit Channel and our series on the Litany of Trust. Today in the Litany of Trust, we pray with the words, "From the fear of being asked to give more than I have, deliver me, Jesus." This is a fear that shows up in very ordinary ways. For some, it comes in the form of unexpected family obligations. It may be the struggle of walking with a son or daughter who is trapped in addiction. It may be the quiet reality of caring for aging parents who have no one else to turn to. For many of us, it appears when we try to remain faithful to the Lord while feeling completely empty inside. We can find ourselves thinking, "Lord, you're asking too much of me." Or even worse, "Lord, you don't really understand my limits." But the truth is this: Jesus knows us better than we know ourselves. And he never asks anything of us without also promising the grace to do what he asks. Sister Faustina writes in her book, "God will never ask us to give more than we have. Although the task he invites us to may exceed our capacities, the gift of our love and consent to him is all he is looking for. In fact, because things don't seem to add up in our estimation, the gift of our trust in his power pleases him greatly. Our trust in him gives him the freedom to multiply our small efforts, allowing God to pour his love through us." That truth is liberating, because the Christian life is not about proving ourselves. It's about trusting that his power is made perfect in our weakness. Sister Faustina tells the story of the early life of St. Francis of Assisi. At first, Francis wanted to serve the poor, but he tried to do it in his own way. He took cloth from his father's business without permission, sold it, and gave the money to the poor. When his father confronted him, Francis realized something important. God was not asking him to do great things beyond his means. God was asking for Francis himself. And so Francis embraced poverty, not as misery, but as freedom. He gave what he had: his life, his love, his yes. And that simple trust became contagious. Within a few years, thousands followed him, not because Francis was strong, but because God was. Jesus himself did not hide from human weakness. On the road to Calvary, even with help, he fell 3 times. He rose each time not because of willpower, but because love could not be stopped. And after the resurrection, Jesus turned to Peter, the one who had denied him, and asked him 3 times, "Do you love me?" He did not ask, "Are you strong enough? Can you handle it? Will you get it right this time?" He asked only this: "Do you love me?" Because love, not strength, is the qualification for discipleship. So when we pray, "From the fear of being asked to give more than I have, deliver me, Jesus," we are really saying, "Lord, remind me that you are the supplier of grace. You are the source of strength. You are the one who carries the cross. I bring my yes, my poor, fragile, limited yes, and you do the rest." Christ does not exploit our weakness. He redeems it. So if today you feel overwhelmed, underqualified, underpaid, or painfully aware of your limits, hear this: you are not God's employee. You are his beloved, and he delights in doing great things through small vessels. Sister Faustina writes, gratitude increases our trust. Can we recount with gratitude times that we have seen him provide, multiplying our efforts? Let your gratitude rouse you to pray for more than you think is possible, as St. Francis did when he prayed, Most High, glorious God, enlighten the darkness of my heart and give me true faith, certain hope, and perfect charity, sense, and knowledge, Lord, that I may carry out your holy and true command. And so we pray once more, from the fear of being asked to give more than I have, deliver me, Jesus. If you'd like to pray the Litany of Trust daily with Sister Faustina, there's a YouTube link in the description of this video where you can do just that. If you'd like to financially support our ministry, there's also a link to our Patreon page. God bless you.